Just wanted to make a little video here. We're heading out to the range a little bit later. Got to sight in a couple of things. I had this Glock slide from Suarez. I had this and the M&P sighted in before, and I swapped out the optics and stuff and have to get them sighted back in now. This 19X, I've got an Overwatch precision trigger in it, and wanted to take this back out to the range. I took the front sight off of this gun because the holster I was using it in, I have a holster that I can use it in with this SRO on there, but I took the front sight off because I kept snagging on the holster and you couldn't draw it without a lot of effort. Sorry, I'm tapping the screen on my GoPro to try and get the screen to come back on. I got this M&P. When I originally bought this M&P, we found it at a pawn shop pretty cheap. Somebody had already put in the forward set sear, the Apex trigger, and I got this 9mm slide. It had the optics ready slide before, but I got this 9mm slide and an Apex 9mm barrel, and it's really nice gun. But once again, I need to sight in that RMR on here, make sure I've got it back where it is. On this SRO, before I took the front sight off, I tried to sight in the dots so that it was kind of co-witnessing with the sights. I think I've got this turned on somewhere. I've got it turned way down so you can't really see it. Let me try and turn it up. But you can see I kind of had it sighted in. I can set it there in that rear sight notch right now. Kind of had it sighted in with the sights before I took that off, but I need to take it out to the range and see how it's sighted in. But mainly what I wanted to talk about was this rifle. I had the CMMG receiver, and I got a parts kit and put it all together one time with an A2 stock I had laying around. And at the moment I've got this other SRO on here, which I'm actually planning to use on an Agency Arms pistol that I'm waiting on, a Sage Dynamics Edition. But I thought I'd pop it on here for a little bit just to shoot this rifle and see how it works. I got this 18-inch upper receiver, has an M-lock rail on it, 18-inch barrel, nitrided 1 1/8 twist with a mid-length gas tube. And actually, I was looking at it online trying to find an 18-inch upper, and actually this is from a local company here in Longwood, Florida. It's okay. My wife is making some delicious Filipino bread for some people. But I'm going to take this out, see how it shoots. I was really happy to see it fit this receiver really well. There's absolutely no play at all in it, but at the same time you can push the pins in and out really easy without any problems, which is kind of unusual when you get that tight a fit. And you can see got the SRO here. Got it turned down kind of low too. This one here, actually, the other one is like the 2 MOA dot, I mean the 1 MOA, whatever it is. This one here is a 5 MOA dot, which I thought I would try out on an Agency Arms pistol, since I'm mainly interested in close range stuff on that pistol. But even on a rifle, as a civilian, I don't really see myself shooting people at long ranges. But maybe if I get access to another range with a little bit longer range, I could put a scope on here and see what it'll do at a little bit longer ranges. Just going to be shooting some M193 55 grain ammo out of it today, but I thought I would do a little video on it, maybe take a little footage at the range, see how my RMR is sighted in. I mean my SRO, because I've never actually mounted that SRO on anything before, so I'm just going to see how it does. Start out at like 10 yards and see where it's hitting. Try and get it adjusted a little bit. Anyways, just wanted to take a few minutes here to show what I'm going to be shooting before I actually get to the range and see how it all works. My wife is shooting her AR here now. I forgot to take some video when I was sighting in my SRO on the other one. Having a 5-minute of angled dot is not as good as having a scope, of course, but for shooting people in the chest is no problem. Your hair on. It's the only way to keep the smoke out. Nice fan here. You can probably hear it on the video. wife is dangerous.
It's pretty hot.
Nice. Good job. Is that you're done? Oh, you say, oh, yeah. Okay, here, you can do this. Okay, we'll show them your other target. Here is her other target. I'm going to shoot a few more rounds through this one with the SRO on it. Just to check it out.
You can put mine down.
See it? That's a Smith & Wesson M&P with the grip pod, and it's got a Leupold 1:4 scope. And this is the one I showed you in the earlier footage. The problem with this is it has a 5 minute of angled dot, so it pretty much covers this all up at 25 yards. Makes it a little hard to be super precise, and if you try to turn it down, then you can't see it. Let's see where it is.
To bring it tight here.
So that's how low I'm hitting at 10 yards for those who are interested. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough with these progressive lenses that aren't my new prescription and a big dot. Edit this out. I don't think it's going to be good.
What? What?
So I might have to edit this out. Oh, it's okay. For the fact that it covers up the dot, and you know, at this range, I could bring it a little lower, but that's okay. I don't plan on shooting people at 300 yards. The problem is shooting next to that wall, all the hot casings bounced out.
Yeah.
This is going to be a little weak. It's not bad. Just big dog with 25 yards. You can do prescription.
Should they end this one?
That's it. So there we go. Pretty cool. Well, as you saw from the range footage, there was the target. Those bottom 5 shots, that's at about 10 yards. You can see it's a little low there, which is what you expect if you've got it zeroed for longer range. At 25 yards, this has a 5 minute of angled dot, and so you're covering like 1.25 inches of the target. Plus, with me needing different glasses to really see really sharp at that distance, that's not too bad, I guess. Not, nothing to write home about, but for just, quick shooting with a 5 minute of angled dot, I can live with that. For the kind of shooting I plan on doing, this is more of like a home defense kind of thing, or really, it would be like a really short range of any kind of actual, self-defense use. Can't complain. Like I say, I bought this SRO to use on an agency arms pistol I'm waiting on, but thought I'd put it on here just so I could test out this rifle and see if it works. Pretty happy with it. Like I say, I just assembled a parts kit in the CMMG lower. And this, I wish I could remember the name of the company. I'll have to find it to put in the title. It starts with a Z. The website is actually called 22 Mods for All or something, but it's here nearby in Longwood, Florida. And I kind of like the A2 stock and the little bit longer barrel. I know a lot of people aren't thrilled by them, but for me, I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia. Yeah, nice charging handle, the Raptor. So that's it. It works. I'm happy with it. Have to get a nice long-range scope and try it out someday.